Why, hello everybody, it is I, SuperPaulGames, and welcome back to I Love Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders has just invited us to his house. Ooh. Stepping inside Sanders' home. I love that right there. That he's got the look even as a child. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. I like the 70s type fireplace. Are you a Bond villain? It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. I'm thinking of things right now. What about a chicken that wore a dress? I'd call it Lily Chicken. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? Are you trying to steal my recipes? Is that all you care about for me? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with. Coleslaw? Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. I think he's trying to steal my food. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Perhaps both? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation or keep it a secret just for you? I could play coy, but I'm going to just share it with him. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish. I hope it's not a coleslaw. Oh, that you've been keeping on ice all day. I was going to say, like if it was been warm in my bag all day, he might get ill. I present to you my original, named after old King Cole, slaw! The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux. Lux? Hideaway? I don't know that word. Magnificent. Together you chaw down on the creamy slaw. Enjoy my creamy slaw, old man. Until just a spoonful remains in the bowl together. Oh, we're gonna have a Lady in the Tramp moment? You're the tramp. I'm the tramp. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around. You're gonna steal it from you, bastard! So that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. He's gonna steal the recipe! You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not, Sanders? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. I don't think that's appropriate at all. I love this visage. Somebody give me $1 million so I can get a house like this. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap in an item to discover more about the Colonel. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner. When you pick it up, you realize it's not just realistic, it's real! Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap in an item. Does he have a chicken candle? A scented candle, you pick it up and try to identify the smell. It's got his little tie. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? No, it's one of the secret ingredients of the recipe. It's chicken. The secret ingredient of the chicken is chicken! Now I know! Tap, what about when he was a baby? An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and the mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Baby Sanders himself. That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? I don't know, you're saying he's narcissistic me? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded. Am I right? Is that the writer of the game being like, haha, KFC's not gonna pay me now? I want to see this camel. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Is he a time traveler of some sort? Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. I don't think this matches this. Is that Dave Thomas before they broke up? You look closely and see there's a short inscription. Did he shoot Dave Thomas? Oh no, I wonder who my friend Pete is. I think it would be wrong to look in here. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. 69. As soon as you turn to the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared? Sashimi style? What's this? Oh, creepy. Not that a comb or hair is creepy, but I'm afraid my guy's gonna take it. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of this comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair there isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Alright, let's get the... Oh, wait. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then a ghost of a student pops up. Oh, are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? No. Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of the student is swept out with the breeze. Help me, you bastard! I'm not going to help you at all! Oh wait, there's an urn here! You open the door to the Colonel Sanders closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on? This is creepy. Is it going to turn him on, though? Is he a narcissist? Yes, I must make out with myself. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they mean? I'm never inviting myself to my house. If I'm going to break it and steal my own clothes and put them on, that's creepy. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants to see you taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Finger looking good? Oh crap, the jacket! Fess up and tell the truth, I'm a creep. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I just meant to say I'm nosy. I might be developing feelings for you too. Feelings in my crotch. But, I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Isn't your dream to make chicken with love? So let's love on the chicken. The chicken's like, what? Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. No, I need his food! But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakdown, or through, gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, delicious dick. What? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. Thunderful, even. I think you're right. We should take things slow like you slow cook. You don't slow cook. The pressure cooker cooks it quickly and tastily. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence, dream weaver. I'm still dead. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' Hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, chicken fucking isn't even legal. Square block? But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of him. I mean it! Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Oh, your buttery biscuits. Feed them. I want those. They'll look good. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a long journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! I love it! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. If you're trying to put your dick in my mouth, probably no, maybe. I'm not gonna take him down a peg. Take you down a Simon peg. Such confidence, such grace! Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? I will flatter him. You know, I think we make a great team. Oh, he liked that. He's like, oh, hot! A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. Hopefully he's not having a stroke from all the chicken fat. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Wait, didn't you shoot your last business partner? I don't know about this. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? What about Pete? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run into the door and get home. That's a horrible answer. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting here for you. The Colonel? Oh, Miriam. What you been doing? I'm gonna do Clanky. Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried something happened to you. I don't want to hear you humping about you humping the pressure machine, the pressure cooker. It's okay. I was just, you know. But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed. I'm the Saga of Miriam, Chapter 1. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after schools yesterday. I went on a date, a real life date with the dating. I think I can believe that. I got partnered up with Clank. I was the one who partnered you up with Clank. And he asked me to go out with him. I want to have his babies. Oh, babies. Baby fever. And I told him, you better keep your dials turned, the polite bitch and respectful bitch. I'm not that kind of girl. I ain't no holler back girl. But he was interested, you know, in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. And so I said, yeah, sure, yeah, sure. I can get to know a middleman. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Oh no! She say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? Does the pressure cooker even talk? Is she just insane? And now I'm not sure where we stand because we was falling. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Woman, I don't care. I'm trying to get some Santa's dick. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. Oh, now I feel like an asshole. She's got a really good story. I ate coleslaw with an old man. That's my story. Shut up, Miriam. You gotta hear it. And I went on a date, too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? What? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection was wowzers. I might have put his clothes on and smelled them creepily. All of a sudden, my story is creepier than hers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. Miriam, know your place. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, I don't ever want to be right. After a short argument, you're a whole bag. Just because I'm a whole bag don't mean I'm a whole bag. You both agree to go your separate ways. Why can't we just be friends? Ashley, when you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not he might not get it. Because you know he's Pop. What's the swirly? It sounds delicious. Ah, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. No, Pop, you don't want that. You'll probably drown in there. Oh, I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Oh, Sprinkles is the dog and the treat. I eat doggies. What? Nothing. You can get your swirly dip too, Ashley. Why don't you pick on someone your own size with giant boobies, Ashley, and somebody who wears weird clothes, Van. Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. Who else am I gonna pick on that's bigger? My dick. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to the school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Yeah, go fight that horse. Seems like a Fox TV show. I'd watch it. I wouldn't actually. Animal cruelty is not cool. Get your animal spayed or neutered today. If the animal's watching, it's like, no! Don't do that. Well, you got some nerve, Delicious Dick, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. That's not what I was saying at all. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. It's like politics. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. Oh, my hand! All the fingers are broken. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. You're right. I'll never give up. Wait, no, never! Not ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to a boiling point. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everybody excited for the final day of school? Delicious Dick, how's that hand feeling? Oh, whoa? Oh, it's because I got injured. I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Are you concerned about my hands, Colonel? I'm concerned about your hands, Ashley. Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. Wait, does the Colonel know she was using dark magic? What is he doing complimenting her? He should only compliment me. But what about the flavor of my delicate? Yeah, I want to taste your flavor. Warm, oh yeah. Gooey, oh my. Chocolate sauce. I like chocolate. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. Oh, is that a backhanded compliment? That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Oh, me. Why was I a catty? Did I have to be a bitch? Excuse me, Delicious Dick. I am more than capable to speak for myself. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel? Well, you know, I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Delicious Dick. Wait, no! It's supposed to be inside you. I mean, oh, wait. Never mind. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Wow, this book! It looks like bad news! Can I see it? Just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. But I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of magic spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't powerful? Did you go to, like, the bookstore and see all the diaries that have, like, glitter and shit and be like, it's so powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the pages. I could use the spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Our character is a literal nut job. Hot and cold. Wait, that's like way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in, like, dark magic? Like tie a string around your finger? Alright, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. We're not gonna do it. I can't forget the dreamy Colonel. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Well, everybody, that's our cliffhanger. It's not much of a cliffhanger. We didn't use evil magic. We got the Colonel to eat our creamy coleslaw, which I think he's gonna steal. I don't know. Next time I'll see you when we have more adventures in class. We gotta be getting close to the end of this. One, maybe 2 more episodes, something like this. It'll be interesting to see if we end up with the Colonel or not. Or who my true love is, Ashley. She secretly loves me, I'm sure. Take it easy, everybody.